Welcome to the Transform Your Wealth and Health podcast, where experts in wealth, health, and fitness help transform your life. Here's your host, Andy Arter.
Today's guest is an inspiration to many, including me. He's a fitness, nutrition, mindset, and transformational coach, and he's helping people enrich their lives by getting fitter and healthier. It's Matthew White. Hi, Matt. How are we doing?
Hi, Andy.
Hi, how's it going, Matt? Because I'm looking out my window here, just north of London, and it's gloomy, but it's not too cold. So I want to know what it's like in the north. Cheer me up. Cheer me up. Tell me it's freezing and snowing and things. Come on, I need to know.
No, it's pretty mild, to be fair.
Oh.
The last day of 2017 been a fantastic year. Of course, we've come across each other and come across paths through social media network, which is, has been a very interesting journey for myself over the last 12 months.
You've been on a real big journey, haven't you? Let's be fair.
Yeah, it all started prior to opening the private personal training facility in Rotherham, and that was, let's say, 18 months ago when we started the Facebook Live videos and also the Instagram work and the work across social media. And over that time, gathered an audience and seen many people really start to go to work and working on, like I say, myself, and at the same time inspiring others to do the same and obviously get fit, get healthier, get in the best shape that they can. And like I say, it's been a journey, and that's how we come across each other, through speaking on social media.
We did. I've seen a lot of your Facebook Live stuff that you do, which is very regular. Well done for you. How did you get started?
Well, it all started when I've trained now for coming up to 10 years since leaving school, and trained in the gym and self-studied, continuously developed self, as I'm very big on that, and come from a background of, let's say, an adverse background, if you like, in the earlier years of my teens, just in difficult sorts of circumstances. Like we all have, and many people come across problematic issues. And from there, I got myself into the gym, and it really started to go to work with regards to working on myself, working on my physique, my mind, working on the nutrition and getting a lot healthier. And that's, when I say it all started, that was, like I say, starting prior to living abroad. So we were looking around 16, 17-year-old in the gym.
Whereabouts was you living abroad, Matt?
Out in Tenerife on the Canary Islands.
Wow.
Back in 2012. But prior to that was obviously training, and I was going out quite a lot throughout my teens, as we do, and go out, party Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights, but still train. And from there, I knew that I wanted more, and I had a pursuit of getting more. So I really needed to find myself, obviously coming through a journey that was quite tough in the early days of my teens. Growing up was quite tough, in coming from a sort of single parent family, and obviously coming across many sorts of difficult times in that growing up stage. And then decided that I needed to find myself, so I went to live abroad for around 6 to 12 months. But in that period of time, the person that actually did help me in my sort of bringing up was my grandparents, and one of them was very, very, very close to me and passed away in the time of being living abroad. So at that point was kind of the catalyst to come back and actually work towards moving into something that I wanted to do, with just following my passion of being able to help positively influence, inspire and motivate the people of Great Britain get into, like I say, the best shape that they can through nutrition, health mechanics, and obviously the mindset behind that alongside training. So what I went to do then is obviously ensured that I got some qualifications, as I left school with no qualifications really. So I went and got my personal training qualifications and nutrition qualifications. And at the time, that was from coming home from living abroad, which I set out to do, to obviously find myself. I was going to live abroad for quite some time, but obviously in the circumstances that went off in that period, I decided that I obviously better to come home and support my granddad, who's been an absolute monumental factor in my journey. So I come home to support himself, and me and himself have obviously grown a relationship, and he's been able to support me, and we've worked together and got into the heart of physique development and nutrition and transformational coaching to where I am today, 5 years on.
How did you start it, Matt? Because I remember you putting out a post once saying that January the 1st, you had no clients and you just started up your gym. And then obviously from then you've picked things up over and over and over. You got more and more clients, etc. So how did you actually go about setting a gym up, and what made you initially think, I'm going to start my own gym?
I was working for a reputable bank within the UK, and it was something that I was doing as a full-time job for 2 years, the area of business banking. And like I say, I wanted to move forward, follow the passion, have the courage to move into starting out on my own. And having that courage come with a lot of self-development, something that I'm massive on. And with that, I looked to work on a journey that I went on throughout 2015, 2016, where I linked up with a lot of people on that journey through some network marketing and business I was looking to take care of in another sort of field, but at the same time was something that benefited me very, very well in relation to some good mentors that I'd been working with. And there was some incredible guys that set me out on the personal sort of development journey and showed me the ways of being able to move forward on my own, realistically. And like I say, starting out at the beginning of last year, I started out with no clients whatsoever. I had a sort of ambition and sort of passion to train people, and I'd qualified as a personal trainer the previous year. I wanted to ensure that I was going to offer a premium service in a one-to-one private environment outside of the generic fitness industry, which obviously gives people the availability to work on the gym floor in a commercial gym with people. I wanted to offer a service which was premium. It was one-to-one, it was private, and it was coaching. And it followed all my core values, which is obviously transforming people's health, nutrition, and physiques in an all-round sort of service, and seeing people go from where they are at this moment in time on a journey, and obviously bridging the gap and being a platform to take them to the next level. As I've done that throughout my life myself, in the ways that I've been brought up, I went on a journey to obviously better myself, and I wanted to coach people the same way that I knew how to obviously succeed in life from the personal development area, and matching that with nutrition, training and health, and obviously bringing the all-round platform to benefit the nation's people. And like I say, from day one, we started with no clients to today, where I've coached over 300 clients at this moment in time.
Wow.
Both remotely and in the private one-to-one arena at MW Strength and Performance.
That's brilliant.
From, like I say, the day one, we didn't have any, till today, where we in the first year we had coached over that amount of people, but we've gathered the momentum, we've created the results, we've got the feedback, and we've got the environment of MW Strength and Performance really booming both on social media and in the communities. So this Christmas, it has been a very busy Christmas in relation to inquiries to start in the new year.
So how important is mindset to you, Matt?
Mindset to myself is absolutely everything in relation to importance. That's due to the fact of we can all work on our bodies, we can work on our nutrition, and we can work on different areas of our lives. But when it comes down to being able to better the mindset and keep focused, regardless of the emotional state, regardless of obviously tough times, and regardless of the times that are also good, then if you can continuously and consistently keep a good, balanced mindset, then you're set up for success in the future. And it comes with all the knockbacks that you will see from life in general, to the fact of the daily struggles that a lot of the nation come across with regards to careers, finance, relationships, health, and all the primary sort of components that come into a human being's lifestyle. I think it's absolutely essential and paramount that the mindset is kept on a balanced frequency, not going too high when things are going well, and not dipping too low when things are not going so well.
I always say that with business as well, Matt. It's the same thing for me. Don't get too high, don't get too low. Just tread that medium path, and things will go better for you over a longer period of time.
Most definitely. And like I say, with regards to being consistent and getting up each and every day and facing the world and giving it your best and sticking to your goals, becoming accountable to your goals, I think it's absolutely essential in progression of obviously an extraordinary lifestyle, rather than like I say, just going from day to day and not really seeing any sort of developments occur from a goals sort of point of view. But if you're in pursuit of progression, mindset is an absolute key.
Yeah, and for people like me that's busy and we've had a good Christmas, I've had a very good Christmas, Matt. What can I do to get myself fitter for the new year to come? Well,
it starts with regards to getting yourself physically active. I'm a big believer in getting out and getting yourself active. Now, that could come with just going for a walk and keeping to a solid routine of doing that 3 times a week is going to start to see your fitness come back. It doesn't have to be going out and going all out. A lot of people seem to make the mistake of, right, so it's January the 1st and we're going to start our new year as we mean to go on, and we're going to hit the gym 7 times a week, and we're going to work on our mindset rituals 7 times a week, and we're going to work on our nutrition 6 meals a day, and we're going to start to do absolutely everything at 100 miles an hour. Well, when we go at 100 miles an hour, if we're not careful, we crash, don't we? So what we have to do is ensure that we've got a strategy that's in place that's going to perfect what we're looking to achieve in the year. So we need to look at the goal, be that long term, medium term, and short term, and work towards that, but keep doing the continuous activity to work towards that. So that, like I say, to start by getting yourself fitter, it could be starting out doing the 3 times a week routine for a couple of weeks. So we're in for 2 to 3 weeks, 3 times a week, being active physically. Also working on our rituals. So if you don't get rituals, what I mean by that is a daily ritual that you follow. So in the morning, I get up and I meditate, and I do that for 10 minutes. I also listen to some personal development and some motivational speaking for 5 minutes.
When you say morning, by the way, this is the middle of the night for some people, isn't it? This is quite early, if I remember rightly.
Yes, so morning I have a ritual, and in the evening I have a ritual, just as a normal term. But like I say, the people that are wanting to start out on a journey of transformation to better themselves and obviously bridge the gap to get to where they want to be, can't start out everything at 100 miles an hour is what I'm trying to say.
No, yeah. What time are you getting up, Matt?
I'm getting up at the moment 5:30 in the morning.
Right, okay. I thought I saw somewhere you was up at 4:30, and I thought, I wondered if that was a regular thing or not, because that's the middle of the night for me, Yeah. Sometimes I'm not getting to bed till a lot before that, so I'm trying to get better at that as well, by the way. Did do a little bit better in the summer. The winter's harder for me for that kind of thing, but having said that, got to make the effort, haven't you?
Definitely.
If that's what you're not so good at, then put a bit of conscious effort in, and it tends to turn itself around. So you mentioned earlier you had an online program. What does that entail, Matt?
So with the online program that I work with, the clients that I'm working with at the moment, I work from it's a remote program that I will spend time on a day-to-day basis with clients, and that'll be daily check-ins to ensure that we're obviously keeping the guys supported and giving them the tools and techniques that they require. And it's all based around getting the best out of an individual and taking them from where they are on day 1 to where they wish to be on day 56, or where they wish to be on month 6, or where they wish to be on month 12. I do 3 programs, and with them programs we'll look at turning an individual's life around from a lifestyle transformational point of view, and really going to work with getting them into their best shape. getting them more healthier, getting their nutrition intervened into the lifestyle to benefit themselves, and also giving them the support and the tools and techniques that's required in order to take them to the next level. And it's been a very, very successful program that's been run from day one. And with that being said, we're working with a lot of people from both this country and also abroad in the Middle East now. So we're venturing out into different areas of the world, all through the following from social media and obviously the networks of people that are wanting to get involved and benefit their physique, benefit their health, the nutrition, the mindset, and their overall well-being of themselves.
So could you tell us, just slowing things down a little bit and on the back of what you were just saying, about somebody that you've helped, maybe a little bit of a personal journey for someone?
Yeah, most definitely. So a client that I have been working with, I'll not mention any names for client confidentiality, of course, but a very, very successful client that I've been working with on a one-to-one basis over the last 6 to 12 months. Now, this client is roughly around the age of 56. They was going through a tough, difficult time before they come to see myself. And the story in itself has got so many components to it, but keeping it brief, the client has really turned the life around, both in the gym and outside of the gym, from the habits that they have been installed with, and also the tools and techniques that they've been educated by myself and the sort of work that we work together on. And this client actually invited me for Christmas dinner.
That's nice.
Spent the time with this client on Christmas Day, and it's been an absolute journey for my client. And we're still working together at this moment in time in order to take the client to the next level now because of the work that's been done. Sense of fulfillment I get from that, from being able to coach my passion and my purpose to like-minded individuals like the client that I've just given you the information about, is second to none. It's something that's heartfelt. It's something that comes from the bottom of my heart, and in order to be able to educate, motivate, inspire and influence people to get, like I say, into the best shape that they possibly can. Also, like I say, transform the health, the nutrition and the overall lifestyle. I'll never be in a better place being able to do that and give back to our nation's people.
Well, that's brilliant. Thanks, Matt. Matt, can I ask, do you have any offers for the Taiwan Transform Your Wealth and Health listeners?
Most definitely.
Brilliant.
And with regards to the fact that we linked up earlier on in the year, Andy, and it's been an absolute movement. I can't thank you enough for the work that you've done.
I'll try, Matt. I'll try.
You do a brilliant job, and
thank you.
The mission that you're on in 2018, which I caught up with the other day, that you're looking to obviously educate, motivate, inspire people and look to benefit the lives of our nation's people, both in health and wealth. I think it's an absolute incredible mission that you're on, and I value that massively. Like I say, with regards to that, the listeners that listen into the podcast, by all means, contact myself. And you can contact me either on my mobile number, which is 074 533 17402, or my email address, which is mws, the word and, p, services@gmail.com. And I'd be more than happy to speak with you free of charge, of course, for 30 minutes, just to give you some tools, techniques that you can take forward in 2018 and benefit yourselves to get into a better place in regards to your physique, in regards to nutrition, and in regards to your mindset, giving you the overall transformation. And as well, in that call, we'll look at giving you a structure where you can obviously get some details in place in order to move forward.
Thanks, Matt. That's kind. Matt, we're just finishing up now. So I've got to say, have a great 2018. I know you will, because you're that kind of guy. You're driven and you put the effort in. So make sure it's a good one. And hopefully things will go from strength to strength.
Thank you very much, Andy. And same to yourself. And like I say, keep an eye out watching what you're doing on social media, which is absolutely remarkable. And keep up with the good work at Transform Your Health and Wealth. And I'll look out for all the incredible movements that you're making in 2018.
Thanks very much, Matt. Now, I've trained plenty of people in my time. I've even been asked to train people from Coca-Cola and Glaxo's. But I've set myself a goal, and in 2018 I'm going to train over 100 people to improve their wealth and health. So if you'd like to be considered, it's personal training. I'm going to put it out there for application only. So I'm going to be doing this training initially at my home. So I'm going to have small teams of people, and we're going to work upon everything that you need for small businesses and also for online sales. And we have some people that are specialists that's going to come along and help us. If you'd also like to improve your health, we've got a program that's quite intensive. It's going to mean you putting tremendous effort in, but if you want to improve, I'm going to be able to help you. So please contact me on transformyourwealthandhealth@gmail.com or 07903 771 594. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that episode, and until next time, start transforming your wealth and health now.